Hello friends, once again welcome to Diksha Mission JRF. This is a 12th day of Diksha Mission JRF. If you are yet to watch any of the previous episodes, you can get those links of all the previous episodes in the YouTube description. Also, it's available in our YouTube channel as Diksha Mission JRF Day 1, Day 2, etc. As of now, we have discussed different topics from math. Mainly, we have dealt with mathematical reasoning. We have discussed logical reasoning, communication, environment, etc. So along with this Mission JRF, we are also having separate daily tasks every day. I hope you are doing it well. Today, since this is a 12th day, you have the task number 12. You have to do the next set of question paper of previous NTA and paper 1 exam from 2019 June exam. You will get the link for the question paper from the description. At the same time, you will also receive the answer key for 2019 June other exam or the task number 11 also in the description. If you want to get the answer key, also the question paper directly to your WhatsApp, you can join Diksha WhatsApp paper 1 WhatsApp broadcast by sending join to 9847478690. The format and phone number is also given in the description. If you would like to know more about Diksha online platform, you can go through the Diksha online platforms video link. Again, the link is also given in the description. Okay, so make sure before going to the topic, make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel Diksha Classroom, and if you are interested in knowing more about Diksha, it's a free mock test series, complete mock test, practice series, etc. You can visit our website www.dikshaclassroom.com. Okay, so let's go to today's session. In the last session or yesterday, we have discussed mathematical reasoning and data interpretation question from 2019 June 4th afternoon shift. Okay, 2019 June 4th afternoon shift. In this video, we are going to discuss the remaining set of questions, that is mainly the factual knowledge. We'll be discussing questions from environment, people development and environment. Before that, firstly we'll be discussing question from logical reasoning, and finally we'll be discussing question from higher education system. Okay, so we'll be discussing question from all these topics one by one from 2019 December 4th afternoon shift. Okay, so let's go to the questions. Okay, so friends, as we have already said, we are discussing question from 4th December 2019 afternoon shift. In this video, we are discussing question from mainly three topics: logical reasoning, people development and environment, and higher education. So we'll be discussing question from this topic in the order. So firstly, let's go to the question from logical reasoning. So you have the first question as this one: which one of the following is signified by udaharana of anumana in Indian logic? So it's all about the question from Pramana, Anumana, etc. Which one of the following is signified by udaharana of anumana? Okay, inference in Indian logic. No more explanation now. I will give you some time. You can give me the answers in the comment section and we'll be discussing the answer afterwards. Okay, so give me your answer. It's a question from Anumana, Pramana, etc. That topic of logical reasoning. Okay, so answered. Okay, many have given answers, so will be discussing So the question is regarding Anumana. Okay, so the question is, they have asked the question regarding Anumana. Anumana is means measuring the along the something, or we can say it's all about inferring something. Okay, Anumana is all about inferring in something, and Anumana is the second pramana of Indian philosophy. And I hope you know what is pramanas are. Okay, pramanas are the different means of knowledge. Basically, we have five means of knowledge. They are means of knowledge are known as pramanas, and we have pratyaksha pramana, we have anumana pramana, we have upamana pramana, and we have adapati, and we have anupalabdhi. Okay, and finally we have shabda. Okay, so we have basically 6 shabda. Okay, pratyaksha, anumana, upamana, adapati, anupalabdhi, shabda, etc. So these are the basically important types of pramanas. So anumana is the second type of pramana or the source of knowledge. So your question is that udaharana of anumana. So firstly we have said there is pramanas, source of knowledge, different pramanas. Then we have said anumana, and within that they have given udaharana of Anumana. So what do you mean udaharana of Anumana? Actually, udaharana of Anumana is a stage of Anumana. So next we have to know what are the stages of Anumana. So we have different stages of Anumana. Within the Pramana, we have secondly as Anumana, and we have different 5 stages of Anumana are there. They are Pradijina. We have first stage as Pradijina, and the second stage we have as Hedu. Third stage as Udaharana, what stated in the question. Fourth stage as Uphanaya, and we have the fifth stage as Nigamana. So out of all the pramanas, this one pramana is second pramana is Anumana. Anumana has further, we have 5 stages of Anumana, and first one is Pradijina. Pradijina can be said as literally it's as a promise. Pradijina is a promise, and it will be literally the promise, and Hedu will be the ground. Okay, Hedu, Satya, Paksha. What is the reason, where it happens, etc. We'll be discussing that in hopefully logical reasoning session. We have already discussed it in our online courses also. Then you have a Udaharana. So Udaharana is all about what we can say illustration, or Udaharana is a universal proposition along with the instance. Okay, so we said that Udaharana is a universal proposition along with the instance. So that is what is Udaharana all about. Okay, Udaharana is all about what we can say, it's an illustration. We will be giving an illustration, we will be giving an example. So it's all about universal proposition along with the instance. That means along with the cases you will be giving a different case also, a universal proposition. So that is what Udaharana is all about. Then Upanaya, you have the application. Upanaya, you have the application, and Nigamana, you have the conclusion. Okay, Nigamana, you have the conclusion. So out of this we have Udaharana as the third stage that deals with giving an example. It's all about giving a instance of universal proposition. So the question is Udaharana Anumana of inference of Indian logic is deals with or signified by, we have the option D, universal proposition along with the instance will be the correct answer. You may feel a bit confused regarding different terms. Once you are thorough with the logical reasoning, it will be okay. Remember different pramanas. Second pramana Anumana, 5 stages of Anumanas, Pradijina, Hedu, Udaharana, Upanaya, Nigamana. So that's aspect. That's the way you get the answer for 36, or the first question of this particular series. So moving to next question. Okay. Oh yeah, 36 you have answer as universal proposition along with the instant. So you have next question. As per the classical square of a position, so it's all about classical square of a position question. If a proposition is given as true, then which of the following is correct? So it said that a proposition is given as true, then which one of the following is correct? Remember, a proposition means all proposition. Okay, not 1. A proposition is given true. Which one of the following is correct? If you have gone through our square of a position video, I hope you will be clear regarding this one. So please try to do. I will give you some time. Okay, read multiple times. Okay, you can write your answer in the comment sections. Okay, that's it. So let's try to answer. So they have said that a proposition, okay, proposition A or all is true, then which one of the following is correct? That's our question. So let's see. They have said that we have the concept of, I hope you remember the concept of square of a position. This will be A, this will be I, this will be E, this will be O. This relation is contrary. This one is subcontrary. If you have any doubt, you can go to our first session, first video. This is subaltern. This is also subaltern. And we have these two and these two relations contradict. So in the question is given that a proposition is given true. That is, this proposition is given true. Which one of the following will be correct? So we can say, so first of all, let's see regarding what we can say E. So we have given A is true. So we have A and E propositions are contrary. Okay, so in contrary, we have proposition cannot both be true, but can both be false. Okay, so A is true, in contrary, both cannot be true, both can be false. That's the only case we have. So when A is true, there is no chance E can be true. So we'll be having E proposition as false. I hope you are clear. We have given that A is true, and the relation between, first of all, we are looking E, then we'll be looking I, then we'll be looking O. So when we are considering the relation between A and E, we have a contrary relation. Within the contrary relation, we have, there is no chance both can be true. So E will not be true, which means E will be false. Okay, so next we can consider regarding A and E, A and I. Okay, so they have said regarding A and I. So we know A and I is subaltern, which means both can be true and both can be false. Okay, there is a chance both can be true and both can be false. So with regards to what we can say I, we have a chance both can be true or false. Okay, so there is a chance of both can be true or both can be false. We have such a chance, but we have A as true. So since A as true, we'll be having I as true also. So we'll be having I as true. So we have E false, I as true. Then they're asking O. So with regards to A and O, we have a contrary proposition. Okay. We have a contrary proposition. That means both cannot be true and both cannot be false, which means O will be opposite of A. Okay, we'll be having O will be opposite. So A is true. So we'll be having O as false. Okay, so I hope you are clear with the concept. Firstly, they have said that a proposition, the proposition a, proposition all, or proposition universal affirmative is true. So when and we are trying to find what the relation between a and e, relation between a and I, and relation between a and o. So when it comes to a and e, we have the relation as contrary. Contrary, there is a chance both can be false, but here a is true. We never can say both can't be true. Both cannot be true. Okay, so which means when a is true, e will be false. So option e will be false. Next I, we have a and I both can be true. So here I can be true. Then o, a and o will be opposite. So o will be false. So we have e false, we have I true, and we have o false. So we have option a as the correct answer for 37. So for 37, we have the option a as the correct answer. Option a is the answer for this question. So moving to next question. Again, same type of relation type question. Again, related with the square of a position we have. Which one of the following proposition is a contrary to all poets or dreams? So that's the question. Which one of the following proposition is contrary to all poets or dreamers? So it's a direct question. Try to do. Okay, it's a direct question. It's all about contrary to all poets are dreamers. So we have the square of a position, we have a or all, we have e and no. So we have this relation as contrary. So we want find the contrary relation to all poets are dreamers. So contrary to all will be e or no. So we'll be having all poets are dreamers. So we'll be having no poets are dreamers. Not no dreamers are poets. We'll be having no poets are dreamers. So we have option C as the correct answer. Option C as the correct answer for this one. Next, moving to next question. Devdatta is fat and he does not eat during the day. Therefore, Devdatta is eating during the night. Again, it's a question from School of Logic or Pramanas. So the question is Devdatta is fat and he does not eat during the day. Therefore, Devdatta is eating during the night. That's a statement from which you want to find which type of Pramana or which type of classical Indian school of logic is being depicted in the question. So I will give you some time. Please try to give me the answer. Okay, you can give me the answer in the options. Okay, uh, what's given all is everybody is all about the pramanas. They have given different types of pramanas. Okay, I will give you a clue. These all are different pramanas, like comparison is upamana pramana, implication is adhapatti pramana, perception is pratyaksha pramana, verbal testimony is shabda pramana. That's it. So we'll give you one more minute. Which type of pramana is depicted in the sentence Devdatta is fat and he does not eat during the day? Therefore, Devdatta is eating during the night. Okay, so now we will be discussing. So in the sentence, remember the given that Devdatta is fat and he does not eat during the day. Therefore, Devdatta is eating during the night. So we have a character Devdatta who is very fast, and we know that he doesn't eat anything during the day. So therefore, we assume that Devdatta will be eating during the night. So such type of aspect or such type of pramana in which we will be assuming, or which is denoted by the implication, we say it as adhapati pramana or implication pramana. Or simply, implication pramana will be dealing with our suppositions, our beliefs, our assumptions, etc. When we acquire knowledge using our pure assumption, we say it's implication or assumption or adhapati pramana, because here they have said Devdatta is fat, he does not during the day, from which we are assuming that therefore Devdatta is eating during the night. So assumption or implication deals with ardhapatha pramana. Comparison will be having comparing with something else. Perception will be having a direct sensation. Verbal testimony will be hearing something, or it will be through verbal or through words. So moving to next question. So for Devdatta, we have the option B, implication, as the correct answer. So moving to the last question from logical reasoning from 2019 December 4th afternoon shift. Consider the following statements with reference to preposition. Some girls are not students. So they have given us a preposition, some girls are not students. And they have given four statements. Subject term students is distributed. Predicate term girls is undistributed. Predicate term student is distributed. And subject term girls is undistributed. So you want to answer the question? Okay, read the question and please try to give me the answer. Okay. So that's it. We'll try to do the question. It's said that in the question we have given that some girls are not students. Okay. So it's we have some girls are not students. Okay, we have some girls are not students. We have girls as the subject and student as the predicate. Student as the predicate. So and we have some girls are not, so it's all about or preposition. Okay, it's all about or preposition. So I hope you know what is distribution means. If it is all about all, okay, distributed, so it's present in all cases, something like universal. Undistributed means particular aspects. Okay, undistributed will be all about particular aspect. So here we can say the girls, the term girls is used only for a part of its class, so it's not used for all girls, it's used for a part of its girls, that is some girls. So we can say since it's not used for whole part, it's used only for a small part, we can say the subject girls is undistributed. Okay, the subject girls is undistributed, while the predicate term students is denied in entirely to the subject term. Okay, it's not students means it's universal. Okay, universal negation. we are considering students only. Okay, so which means students is denied in entirely to the subject term. Okay, so it is denied completely to the subject term, that means girls. Okay, denied completely, so we can say predicate is distributed. Okay, predicate is distributed, which means we can say that if you don't consider with the entire aspect, you consider only with the part of a class, it is undistributed. And if you consider entirely to a to something subject, it is distributed. So we have some girls or girls as a subject. Okay, we have girls as a subject, predicate term students is distributed, and subject term girls is undistributed. So we have 3 and 4. Again, easy question. Option D is the correct answer for this question. We have option D as a correct answer. So that's all about the questions from logical reasoning. Okay, so friends, we have discussed logical reasoning questions. So after logical reasoning question, we are moving to the question from people development and environment. So we'll be discussing question from people development and environment as the second aspect. So this is the first question, question number 41. Which of the following was not a Millennium Development Goal? So it's all about Millennium Development Goals. In our environment, first topic is development, millennium development goal, and sustainable development goal. So here they have given you 4 options and you want to give me the correct answer. Which of the following is not a millennium development goal? So that's the question. We'll give you some time, think about millennium development goals and try to give me the answer. Okay, so that's it. We'll try to do. So the question is regarding MDG or Millennium Development Goals. So we have Millennium Development Goals. So I hope you know what is Millennium Development Goals. It's a set of 8 goals adopted in the Millennium Conference of UN in 2000. So these 8 goals has to be achieved by the countries between by within 15 years by 2015. Then we have sustainable. So this is Millennium Development Goals. So after Millennium Development Goals, we have Sustainable Development Goals. It's set of 17 goals that has to be achieved within 15 years, start from 2015, so 2030. So this is Millennium Development Goals and Sustainable Development Goals. So we have 8 Millennium Development Goals as to eradicate extreme poverty and hunger. Then you have to achieve universal primary education. Then you have to promote gender equality and empower women. Then you have to reduce child mortality, to improve maternal health, to combat HIV/AIDS, malaria, and other diseases, to ensure environmental sustainability, and finally to develop a global partnership for development. So these 8 are the 8 Millennium Development Goals adopted in the year 2000 that has to be fulfilled by the countries by the year 2015. So let's go to the answer. We have eradicate extreme poverty and hunger. We have ensure healthy lives. We have ensure environmental sustainability. We have improve maternal health. There is no ensure healthy live and promote well-being for all at all ages. Environmental sustainability is also present in the goal as 7. So we have answer C as the correct answer, which is not a Millennium Development Goal. Rest 3, A, B, and D are Millennium Development Goals. So this is the first question from environment. We have the next question from environment. Match the following soil orders with the description. So soil orders are histosols, antisols, gelisol soil, then arid soil. And the options are soil order that includes soils formed on volcanic ash, soil order of cold region including soils underlain by permafrost, order consisting of soils of dry climates, order consisting of soils with a thick upper layer of organic matter. A bit geographical, so try to give the answers in the comment section. Okay, try to read. If you remember your geography days, school days. Okay, so last 30 seconds. Okay, so now we'll try to do the question. And they have given different soil orders like histosols, andisols, gelisol soil, and arid soil. And they have given descriptions also. Okay, different descriptions of that particular soil is also given. So you want to match the soil with its required description. So let's see what's the answer for this particular question. So we have histosol. Okay, we have histosol is a soil of an order comprising peaty soils with a deep surface layer of purely organic material. So histosols are soil of an order comprising of peaty soils with a deep surface layer, and what is very important is there will be a layer of organic matter. So we will be having a layer of organic matter. So we have A as a for as the correct answer. Now we have antisols. Antisols is a black or dark brown soil formed from volcanic materials. So antisols are dark soil that will be formed from volcanic ash. So we have D as a option 1. Now we have jelly soil are soils of very cold climate. Okay, jelly soil are soils of very cold climate and also defined as containing permafrost and which is suitable here. Okay, soil order of cold region including soil and underlined by permafrost we have as jelly soil. So we have option C with option 2. Then arid soil. For arid soil we have soils of desert or semi-desert region, or what we can say of dry climate. So we have DS3. So we have A as 4, B as 1, C as 2, D as 3. Option A is the correct answer. If you know A as 4, directly you will get it from the option 1 itself, because there is only one option in which A is 4. So that's the question. You have the answer A as the correct answer was 42. So moving to next question. Direct factual language, factual knowledge. How many national parks and wildlife sanctuaries were there in India till March 2011? Let me, you can guess. If you know, you can directly answer, or else you can guess. Okay, it's a direct question. It's a direct general knowledge question. The answer is national park till March 2011. You have 102 national parks and 515 wildlife sanctuaries. It's a simple direct general knowledge. Moving to next question. Which of the following sequences or which of the following sequence represent the correct order of soil particle arranged in terms of particle size? So here different soil particles are arranged from smallest to largest in their size. You want to arrange it with the increasing order. It's also what we have studied in our school geography days. Okay, try to give the options in the comment section. Okay, so now I will try to give you the answer. Again, it's a direct question from our geography class. So first of all, we want to know the size of gravel, size of silt, size of clay, and size of sand. Then only we can arrange. So this is the order of the first option. Clay particles are very small as per science. Clay particles are very small that ordinary microscope do not show. Okay, so we have clay uh, not seen in ordinary microscope. So we have the lesser small one as clay. Then silk particles range from 0.002 to 0.05 millimeter. So we have 0.022 to 0.5 millimeter silk particles in diameter. Then we have sand ranges from 0.05 to 2 millimeter. Okay, 2.0 or 2 millimeter we have sand. Then for gravel we have particles larger than 2.0 millimeter. So we have the size of gravel greater than 2 millimeter, silt 0.002 to 0.5 millimeter, clay not seen, and sand you have 0.05 to 2 millimeter. So which means the increasing order will be first we'll be having clay, after clay we'll be having silt, after silt we'll be having sand, after sand we'll be having gravel. Okay, so we have clay, silt, sand, gravel. Okay, you have option C as the correct answer. Oh, sorry. Okay, this was a question option C as a correct answer. Moving to next question. It's a question regarding fuel cell. Which of the following statement are true about a fuel cell? So they have asked question regarding fuel cells, and the three option given is it's a device that uses electrochemical reactions to produce electric current. That's the first statement. Second statement is it consists of a positive electrode and a negative electrode separated by an electrode. And the third statement is just like batteries, it needs to be recharged with electric current. So these are the three options with regards to fuel cells. Choose the correct option from the given ones and try to give me answers. Okay, so think about fuel cell. If you have studied it or not, then Okay, so that's answers. So we'll try to discuss it. We'll be winding up this question. So I hope you know what a fuel cell is all about. Okay, fuel cell. So fuel cell is an, I hope you study from physics, or it's an electrochemical cell that converts the chemical energy. Fuel cell converts the chemical energy to electricity. Okay, so there will be a conversion of chemical energy to electricity will be the. Okay, so in a fuel cell, there will be conversion of chemical energy to electricity through the concept of reduction oxidation reaction. We call it as redox reaction. And so we have, it's a device that uses electrochemical reaction to produce electric current. It's correct. Also in an electrochemical cell, there will be positive electrode and negative electrode, which will be separated by an electrolyte. Okay, so but the difference is we have difference, like difference of this particular fuel cell from electric batteries is that instead to continue produce electricity, it will produce electricity as long as fuel is produced. There is no need of recharging with the electric current. So in a fuel cell, there is no need of recharging with the electric current. Okay, so in fuel cells, there is no need of recharging with the electric current. And the other two option, device that uses electrochemical reaction and also positive and negative electrode will be true. Just like batteries, there is no need of electric current. So we have option 1 and 2 as a correct option with regards to this question. So we have option A as the correct answer. Okay, option 1 and 2. So friends, that's all about the question from people development and environment. So we have discussed question from logical reasoning and people development and environment. Now we are going to discuss the questions from higher education system. So this is the last section of this particular video. Higher education system we'll be discussing. So we'll see different question. So this is the first question. This is from the first topic in the syllabus of higher education, that is institutes of importance in ancient India. Okay, important institutional mechanisms in ancient India. So the question is, match the following historic places with the distinguishing discipline of learning. We have historic places as Takshila, Ujjain, Sarnath and Ajanta, and we have the discipline as astronomy, Buddhism, art, architecture and painting, also medicine. Okay, so try to match the following and give me the correct answer in the comment section. You can give your answers in the comment section. Okay, so what's the answer? Takshila, Ujjain, Sarnath and Ajanta. Okay, they have given different famous universities of India in the past, in the ancient times. Okay, so we'll try to answer. Which are the answers we'll see. So firstly we have Takshila. We have Takshila. Takshila or Takshashila University, it was specialized in the study of medicine. Okay, out of all the options, we can say that it was specialized in the study of medicine, and it was a place where Ayurvedic medicine and surgeon could be studied up to 7 years before graduation. Okay, so there is a chance of studying Ayurvedic medicine and surgery for 7 years before graduation. So we have A as option 4. A as option 4. So when it comes to Ujjain, okay, when we go to Ujjain, we can say that uh, it was in 1884. I think the Greenwich Mean Time accepted the as a prime meridian. Before that, this Ujjain was considered as the central meridian for time in India. Okay, even in India, if you are born anywhere in India, if you are looking Panchang or horoscope as per the Hindu almanac, you can see that Ujjain time, roughly 29 minutes behind IST, is considered. So Ujjain is all about timing and astronomical aspect. We have Ujjain related to astronomy. So BS 1. Next we have with regard to Sarnath. Sarnath is all about, it's a famous Buddhism spot or Buddhism pilgrim spot near, located near the Varanasi, and it's considered the first place where Lord Buddha preached for the first time. So we have Sarnath is all about Buddhism. You have two, and the finally Ajanta caves. Okay, from the name itself, Ajanta caves. Okay, it's a place of art and architecture, and it is in the Aurangabad district. Okay, it is in the Aurangabad district. So it's all about Ajanta. We have D as 3, we have A as 4, B as 1, C as 2, and D as 3. For 46, you have option D as a correct answer. Moving to next question. Select the period in which India became a center of higher learning. So there is given different periods: Gupta period, Buddha period, Mughal period, British period. Yeah, different periods, there is different contribution towards higher education. But considering all this and considering the starting of higher education, to which period you can dedicate or which period you can credit is the question. Easy one. Just give me the your guess if you don't know answer. Okay, direct question, nothing more to study about that. Out of this, we can say that Gupta period is considered, can be considered as a right answer, because it was between the 4th century and the 6th century. During Gupta, between the 4th and 6th century, it's considered as a golden age of India, because when we consider, we study the history, a lot of large achievements or great achievements were done during this period, especially in the field of, there is in the field of science, in the field of technology, in the field of art, engineering, etc. So in the different fields, different great achievements were achieved, and we can say this is a golden period. So it's all about Gupta period. So option 47, you have Gupta period as the correct answer, or it's a period out of the four which India became a center for higher learning. So moving to 48 question. Select the alternative future from the following which make up open universities as a non-traditional universities. So you want to select the options which says regarding open universities different from traditional, or differentiate, okay, features of open universities other than traditional, because it means non-traditional universities. So we have the option as innovative method of teaching and learning, innovative method of admission, curriculum and evaluation, modern communication techniques, and teachers friendly approaches. So that's it, give me the answers. You can give your answers in the comment box. Okay, so The question is what make open universities as non-traditional universities? That's the question. You want to answer what are the characteristics that makes us non-traditional universities? Okay, again, it's a direct question. Nothing special in regarding that. The question is what makes the open universities non-traditional? Innovative method of teaching and learning. We can say it's a correct one. Then innovative method of admission curriculum. Again, it's also correct. Modern communication technique. Also, open universities normally providing classes, other things including different communication technologies. Regarding teacher-friendly approaches, we can't say there will be a teacher-friendly approaches specifically in open universities other than the traditional. There is chance of less teacher-friendly approaches because the direct relation or contact between student and teacher in open university will be less compared to a traditional university. So we have 1 2 and 3. We have 1 2, sorry, not this one, 1 2 and 3. Option B is the correct one. So we have option B as the correct one. Moving to next question, question 49. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and the other is labeled as reason. So it's assertion reason question. Assertion is skill development is a key feature in every individual life. Next, an individual who wants to get employed needs to possess good education only. So these are the two statements. So if it is both yeah and yeah, assertion and reason are true and reason is a correct explanation of assertion, give me the option A. If both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion, give me option B. If assertion is true and reason is false, give me option C. If assertion is false and reason is true, give me option D. That's it. Okay, think about the statements. Okay, so 49 question. Okay, it's a easy and direct question because we know skill development is a key feature in every individual life. That's correct. And next, an individual who wants to get employed needs to possess a good education only. It's a direct question. It's a wrong statement. Employed, there is definitely good education is important, but we can't say it's only. So we have option A correct, assertion correct, and reason wrong. We have option C. A is true, but reason is false. So next we are moving to the okay option C. Moving to the last question for the day. Given below are again two statements. One is labeled as assertion and the other is labeled as reason. Assertion is Government of India established higher education statutory bodies to ensure quality of education. And the reason given as per question is there are some education institutions in India which do not provide quality education. So these are the two statement aspects given. So try to read and try to give me the answer. Okay, read the assertion, read the reason multiple times is if needed. Try to answer the question. Okay, that's the last question for the day. Okay, that's it. Time is up. I will try to do. Question is, Government of India established higher education statutory bodies to ensure quality. Yeah, like UGC and many other bodies are there. Yeah, it's correct. Higher quality education. Then there are some education institutions in India which do not provide quality. Yeah, directly that's also true. That's the reason why we have certain statutory or educational bodies. So both uh, yeah and are correct, and that can be set as a correct explanation. So we have option A. Both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. For 50 question we have answered yes, the correct answer. So that's all about this set of questions. So friends, that's all about this video discussing the people development and environment higher education system and logical reasoning question from 2019 December 4th afternoon shift. We'll be discussing the remaining questions also in the coming videos. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and if you would like to know more about Diksha, you can visit our website www.dikshaclassroom.com. So that's all about this video. We'll see you tomorrow same time. Thank you.